Okay, so we have a package. Let's see what we got here. Haha. Petrified fish. Now these knives are pretty doggone amazing. Pocket clip is a medium, probably the lower end, medium light pocket clip. Kind of like that little purple backspacer. The little heart deal. You know what? That would be pretty cool. If it weren't for this rough textures here, that would be cool. Because what I used to, or still do sometimes, to my handguns, is you take and you put fingernail polish and fill in the wording or the lettering or anything, and then you take the acetone, which is what dissolves fingernail polish, and rub over it until everything on top is gone and just the lettering is filled in. It's called infill. And that would be cool if that was red. If that was infilled with red from fingernail polish. The only thing is with this rough surface like this right here, you're going to have a lot of it getting in that surface. But that would be cool if that was red, I really believe. So this is a front flipper. It's got a wire pocket clip, which I think is fine. It's a nice heavy feel to this knife. It's definitely got some good weight to it, and I like that. I'd almost believe the steel liners. So that, I like that weight. I really do. I like that handle, the way that handle is shaped. So let's, and it's a good size knife. Look at that. I mean, it's sticking out both hands of my old pudgy paw. So let's open it up. It is a front flipper. Well, I'm not good at front flippers. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at that. Look at that. That is an amazing contour. I mean, it's really strangely contoured. I like it though. That back is straight. Kind of reminds me of like a Japanese samurai tip, not a tanto, but kind of like a tanto. This is probably a modified tanto. You have a bevel on the top of the blade on both sides. It's a high flat grind. You know I like that. There's no markings on the blade that I can see anywhere. Down on the front there is a secondary grind flattening it out, and then your edge bevel comes on up from there, and it's got that teardrop. That's the only thing I can call it. That's what it looks like to me. This teardrop on the end, because it's beveled here. It comes down to the end, and then you're into this secondary grind here, and so it flares back out to the full width of the blade, and then comes down into a point. That is a extremely strong point. So that is every bit as strong as a tanto tip, if not stronger. I'm not saying I would pry with that, but I am saying you can get a lot of penetration on some very hard stuff without problems. And that whole shape right there, it just reminds me of like a dagger. This right here doesn't meet the full definition of a jugger, but definitely a penetrator. Definitely a penetrator. I like this knife. I like everything about this knife so far. Man, it's got good weight. Of course, it's got a lanyard hole. And see, this is okay. So I've got I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I've got 4 problems now. Civivi. Or let's go in order. We, Civivi, Sincut, Vostede, Kaiser, Petrified Fish. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm in trouble. I got 6 problems. Oh, goodness. This Petrified Fish. These, I guess, you know what? I guess they're all budget knives, but they're really, really good knives. I mean, seriously good. I've got one other. I guess I'm going to have to get some more Petrified Fish. See, it's the small stuff. Look, okay. So here is the liner lock, and it is contoured. It's beveled inside here. So it's not a sharp edge for your finger to catch on, but it is not hard to activate that. It's not hard to cut it out. So you don't have finger fatigue trying to push that in. And this has got a nice cutout here, so you can get your finger in there. So I got fat, hard, calloused, pudgy fingers, and I can get in there and get it loose easy without problems. I like this little flare right here. Everything fits perfectly. You can see your front flipper, and it's gone. It fits perfectly up in there. So these knives, they may be budget knives, but right now I don't see where you can go wrong with a Petrified Fish. And maybe they're not all budget knives. Maybe I'm just getting them at a good deal. So I got this one on eBay, and I'm very well pleased with the knife. Your liners are proud. See, up here the liner is contoured, matching the scale, and as you come down, your liner becomes proud of your scale all the way around the bottom edge here. And once it hits this swell, everything is perfectly contoured in together. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Japanese. And I can feel the pocket clip, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm squeezing, and that's not bad. There's no rough, hard, sharp edges anywhere on the knife. This right here, I'm telling you, that is a nice knife. And it sounds good. The blade just falls open and closed. So I'm not even grabbing that, in which I don't know. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can flip it with that. But what I'm doing is I'm getting underneath it like this, and I'm just flicking it up, and it's open. So this is good. Blade lockup is 100%. That is bearings, but normally with a long blade like this, you'll get blade flex. And I mean, I can flex the blade, but there's nothing at the pivot moving, period. Usually with bearings, you might get a little bit of movement. Not looseness, but flex, even up to the pivot. I feel nothing. That is 100% locked up in every direction. If you get a chance to get one of these, let me look it up and see what this was, and let you know what I paid for it. I bought it used. $35.56. That's what I paid for it, and it's a Tena, T-E-N-A, Petrified Fish Tena. And I paid, like I said, $35.50 is what I paid for it. So I'm well pleased with that. That blade is just, I mean, look there. The blade is just, I mean, I know I've said butter before, but that is butter to no end. Literally. And it takes no effort to open that thing. Literally. and I'm getting good lockup engagement. And there's no forced, I mean, I don't even think I would get a callus opening this thing 3,000 times, to be honest with you. And you can't help but have a grip on this thing. That is a good knife. I like it. I think I may like this Petrified fish better than the other one I got. I like that blade. That blade's a good heavy solid blade. That's nice. I can't find anything wrong. I can't find a negative here. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Petrified fish may be the next Pfb. Literally. You can use that as a finger choil, but I wouldn't. I don't think you need to. That's a nice blade there. That sucker is almost 4 inches. That's almost 4 inches right there. That is a good, solid, heavy blade. Again, this is a heavy knife, or I say heavy. It's got weight to it. It's got something to it. Total length on the knife is 8.5 inches. Just over 8.5 inches. I like it. I definitely like it. Blade is centered. I'm gonna tell you something. If you've been thinking about a petrified fish, I'd say go for it. So far, I've gotten 2 of them, and both of them are aces, as far as I'm concerned. Well, I caught my finger on that one. So be careful that you're not holding up here when you're flipping. You need to be below here, or just make sure that finger's out the way. Because what I did was I flipped it over and caught it right there. So nice, nice, nice. Yeah, buddy. Yep, I like that knife. So I've got another favorite. I definitely have another favorite in these petrified fish. I'm gonna have to wind up getting another one just to see if I just happen to come across 2 of the better knives. So anyway, if you enjoy this kind of content, I'd ask you to like and subscribe. If you don't, I would ask you to like and subscribe anyway, because you are going to find something on this channel that you like. So I will see you on the next one. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.